Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile. And we got finally the reveal for the third edict for Path of Exile 2. There's no news for Path of Exile 1 this week because obviously everything is on Path of Exile 2, and you can see in 5 days and 9 hours we'll be able to play. It's as usual on Friday. If you're in Europe, it's on Friday night, well, evening I guess. If you're in other places, log into the site here and you'll see how much time it's missing. And yeah, let's get started. If you are trying to remain spoiler free, stop now because this is going to spoil some things. Okay, so let's go. First up, we are going to get Act 4. Not all the acts as some people was hoping, but Act 4 is another one, and it's going to be really interesting. It's non-linear and you can explore it however you want. It's going to be really interesting to see how it is. And yeah, I remember some images back in the days, and if they are somewhat like that, this act is going to be amazing. Also, well, this is part of the act. Some regions you might actually recognize from some endgame maps, of course. Other regions are going to be completely new, and it's going to be obviously very interesting, as well as filled with lore, obviously. And there's obviously going to be new bosses alongside all of the new zones. And yeah, Path of Exile bosses, especially in Path of Exile 2, are pretty damn interesting. So we're going to see how good they made them. And to actually do one really good thing, that is remove cruel difficulty, GG decided to implement 3 new mini acts. These are basically straight acts, and they are about 7 zones each with 12 new bosses in total, and they will take you to level 65 where the end game begins. And there's these 3 acts. It's basically very simple lore. You just go and kill everything, and that is a very, very, very nice choice, very appreciated choice from GG to remove cruel, because people really didn't want to redo the campaign again another time. And yeah, we're going to slog through the first 3 acts, and then 4th is going to be amazing, and the 3 mini acts are going to work really, really well, so I can't wait for that. Also, the new league, since we are speaking actually of a new league for the very first time, we are going to get an Abyss league, basically, with the rise of the Abyssal. And as you can see from the images, is literally Abyss as it was before, except it doesn't seem to be on a timer, and the Abyss empowers monsters nearby. And when you kill the monsters, when there are rarer monsters with modifiers, they're going to be transferred to other monsters in the subsequent Abysses, and it's going to scale, and it's going to be really interesting and crazy, I guess. As always, you can get to close the Abyss and get the Abyssal Trove, or you can even go down below in a special map, and yeah, we're probably going to find bosses and other items in there, which is going to be pretty good. Also, from monsters you can get a new item with different modifiers, as you can see here, and these are not obtained directly, but you can get these preserved ribs and preserved vertebrae, which allows you to desecrate rare waystones in this case, and armor. In this case, there are probably different ones, maybe for weapons. And what you can do with these ribs here is get a veiled affix on your items, and then you go to the Well of Souls and you unveil them, and then as you can see, you have a chance here to get something. Maybe the higher level items will have different ones of a higher level. We don't know anything about this yet, but you can get specific affixes like the last one here, gaining extra damage as lightning while unarmed, which is pretty damn good. Also, obviously, new bosses and new pinnacle bosses related to the Abyss League, dropping incredible items like this one, which is basically a remade version of the one we have in PoE 1, and it looks pretty damn amazing in PoE 2 as well, so we'll see. There's also Sprint. Now these definitely took people by surprise. No one expected the sprint to happen here, but yeah, it's a very, very welcome change. What it does is you roll and you hold the roll button, most likely spacebar if you're playing on keyboard, and yeah, you just keep sprinting. There's a catch, however, if you get hit while sprinting, you'll fall down. You have like 3 seconds where you are just on the ground trying to get up, and you can get massacred. So sprinting near monsters is really scary. However, sprinting through a map, because you have to backtrack a little, is going to be much easier and much faster. Now, every class, of course, can sprint. There's no limit to how long you can sprint. Maybe some classes will run faster if they run faster. This is not clear yet, but I guess this is going to increase just your base move speed. So if you run faster, you probably run even faster with sprint. We'll have to see. Also, we got a kind of evolution of the support system where we get different levels of the same skill. Not all skills, I think, have this thing, but as you can see here from Ignite, Ignite 1 just has more chance to ignite, Ignite 3 has more chance to ignite, and a different affix like Ignites from support skill deal damage 15% faster, which is amazing. Also, another thing about support gems is that now you can socket the same support gem into any skill you want at the same time. So you can put martial tempo on all the skills, and that is going to be what you are going to do anyway. Like, this is a great change, because finally you can have more than one dedicated damage skill, actually enabling a different skill gameplay. And yeah, can't wait to try this out. These are very interesting. Like, level 2 is always an improved version of level 1, but level 3 has different things that they do, so it's going to be really good while leveling. There's also new balance changes and new skills, which, I mean, if you read these, which I'm going to take a look very quickly afterwards, are going to be quite interesting. You can see here a new skill for a warrior, and there's infusions for elementalists. As you can see here, this is a firestorm with lightning and ice. And, well, there's a lot of things which you can check out afterwards. There's also updates to crafting, and this is going to be quite interesting, including higher tier versions of all basic crafting currencies, like this Greater Orb of Transmutation, Perfect Chaos, Perfect Exalt. The perfect items are going to guarantee a minimum level of the mods, ensuring better results for your crafts, so you can slam with your eyes closed harder than before, I guess. But these are unironically going to be pretty interesting to actually try and use. Can I actually see more? Wow, you can actually see more. Didn't see. There's changes to essences as well. Of course, the essences now come in different tiers, and they guarantee a specific modifier. So it's not like adding some modifiers. They really add exactly the modifier that's said on the item. And yeah, as you can see, this one removes a random modifier and augments. This one works more like a Chaos Orb. So essences are probably going to be more useful than before. If they're slightly more deterministic, that's definitely going to be something interesting. They were basically useless before, so that's going to be interesting. And new omens, like this one, which is probably going to be extremely rare, which guarantees that your next Orb of Chance will upgrade the item to a random unique of the same item class. So if you do it on a belt, I don't know if Ingenuity has other uniques tied to the same belt, but if not, this omen is going to be very costly, and there's more of that, so that's going to be interesting. Also, they added Hinekora's locks. They works exactly as in PoE 1, which means these are one of the most expensive items you can gain, and, well, this is definitely going to be something to farm for, to allow you to craft whatever you want, or to sell them and buy whatever you want. So there's that, and then we're back to the normal currencies. There's also going to be new items like the Maroi Herky one, which looks absolutely busted as the damage is crazy. I don't know about using it with Giant's Blood, but Giant's Blood seems pretty dead, honestly. So we'll have to see. There's items for the Unarmed, since they added basically a keystone that enables Unarmed with staves, basically, or stave skills can be used by Unarmed. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. And the new base item crushes enemies on it. It's going to be interesting as well. And there's of course new endgame maps using the new tile set where appropriate. And speaking about endgames and maps, of course, as you can see, towers are still there. There seems to be a bit more sparse, at least from what I've seen in the videos. That might just be casual, who knows. And you can get these different effects like this maelstrom or the sand storm, and these are different types of secrets, as you have to kind of do something to be able to access these places. Like this one, you have to find the secret entrance around. This one, you have to probably complete the maps around it to fix it. And then you get in there and you can fight new monsters, new bosses, and also get some of the new lineage support gems, which is a new thing. Well, it's basically the exceptional gems remade, or rather I should say the awakened gems remade in PoE 2, and these have very specific effects, like this one, spell echo 2 times without downside also, so these are pretty damn strong. This one is basically Rakiata's item. As you can see, it's called Rakiata's Flow. I mean, it's not casual. And this one reloading when you dodge instead of reloading manually. So these are going to be really bonkers and definitely something to farm in the end game. So GGG, gradually adding a lot of things to farm for in the end game. Definitely make it worth it to spend your time in there. And another massive change is asynchronous trade. Finally, after more than 10 years, PoE gets the first asynchronous trade. Basically, as you can see from the site, instead of PMing the person, you just click on the button and you teleport to their hideout to buy it from their shop. That's it. Like, literally, you get the item. I mean, this is going to be crazy for people who want to snatch an item first with a live search. But other than that, like 99% of the people are going to be extremely amazed for this. There's a catch though. You need to get, of course, premium stash tabs, but they have to be premium merchant stash tabs. And this is a different type of tabs. So as you can see, it's merchant tabs. And well, I don't think they work for normal tabs. So there's kind of a catch that I don't really like too much, but you obviously can buy them, and you can convert any previous premium stash tab that you had before the league launches. You can convert it to the merchant, but you can convert it after the league launches, but it has to have been bought before the league has launched. And yeah, basically this is slightly pay to win, as in you don't even get one for free. So it's getting to the point where not having these stashes is really, really deleterious for your basically game, unless you play SSF. And I don't know, I think GG should give one stash somewhere to players, like maybe a smaller inventory, maybe something reduced, but they should be giving a little bit out. Not that I don't support them, like I do think that buying some stash tabs is definitely the best way to support GGG. Though the even better way is to buy supporter packs, and you can see here the armors for the new supporter packs. Well, I mean, if you want to support them, definitely get the packs, because you also get the points, so you might as well get the packs. And the league is going to start on the 29th, it's next Friday, so definitely get ready for that. And very quickly, we got the full patch notes basically, which is missing, well, the information from the passive skill tree, which has been very much changed. So yeah, the patch notes, as you can see from how small the bar here is on the right, well, it's pretty long, so definitely Control F stuff in here if you want to see how it changed. You definitely want to take a look to the ascendancies. There's no new ascendancies, there's no new classes, there's no new weapons. So yeah, there's that, but there's a lot of new buffs and seemingly a couple nerfs, which seems suspicious, but we'll have to see again how the skill tree works, because this is going to be quite crazy. And this, as I was saying before, is the first actual league, so you will not be able to use your previous character into this league. If you want to play the league, you have to select the banner here as always and create a new character in there, and it's going to be a fresh economy. It's going to be all starting from 0, and yeah, there's going to be the usual race to get to the highest level first and claim the market basically. But if you're a normal player, just start in the new league and have fun, play slowly, just enjoy the game. And yeah, there's also a free weekend, the weekend that the game actually, well, the update actually starts. And yeah, this is going to be really good for those who cannot play and will have a chance to play yet. So that is going to be amazing. And that is very scary for everyone else, because servers might just die on people as, yeah, I don't know if GGG expect the correct influx of players that they will get. Hopefully they do, hopefully their servers are very solid, because that is going to be one hell of a start for sure. So yeah, now the hype train is definitely on track, full steam ahead, and that was all for this week. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all, I've been your host Zorzo, and I'll see you guys the next time.